Alright, so we're out here on Green Prairie Lake tonight, getting a little action of the flyer fishing team. And in this boat, the coach here is Darren Nornberg. Darren, what can you tell us about the flyer fishing team?
The Little Falls Flyers fishing team, or the LF Anglers as we call it, is a youth-based fishing team that was started 3 years ago. We generally chase the SATT tournament trail for a high school bass angler sponsored by Lund and Shields and a few other companies. This is our first year doing team tournaments. This is our third tournament so far this season. We're starting this to try and get more of our local youth involved in the sport to help it grow. We figure not everybody's going to want to chase all over the state, chasing bass and everything like we have so far this year. We've literally been from one end of the state to the other. From last weekend we had 4 teams on Vermilion, and we finished the last tournament of the season on in Wabasha. So it's been a lot of miles.
So how many tournaments do you do in a season?
This year we had 5 regular season tournaments for the SATT. Then you have, if you qualify in the top 10%, you fish the Tournament of Champions. And then in September here we have the team championship, where we send our top 3 teams to Big Stone this year to go chase after the state trophy. This year we had, what was it, 8 boats? Yeah. 8 boats. So that was 16 kids signed up. And that is about where we were at last year, and we were hoping to grow it into next year.
So who do you have in the boat with you today?
I got Isaac Dunham and my son Landon Nornberg out here. This is their first year as a team. They came close to qualifying for the TOC on Mille Lacs. They missed it by 1 place, but if they would have got it, they'd have kicked out one of our other teams. So.
And then how many coaches do you have involved besides yourself?
Pretty much every boat has an adult captain. They have to be 19 years or older to be a boat captain in the league. So most of it is parents based. We did have 1 volunteer boat captain this year. That was for Landon and Isaac, because normally I drove the boat for Gracie and Dawson. So the boat captain is allowed to net the fish, help measure and register the fish, and that's about it. Drive the boat and drive the trolling motor. Any knot tying, any actual fishing or any of that stuff, or handling of the fish, has to be done by the competitor.
And who are your sponsors that sponsor your team?
Oh boy. Pine Country Bank, Fab, Dr. Hubbard, Greg Hubbard. Let's see here, we got Von Hansen's, The Fishing Hole, Vexlar, Fleet Supply, Thielen Meats, Jim's Electric, Froggy's Pad, FlexCon, In-Depth Marketing, Nornberg Steel and Trailer, Little Falls Lions, Wasp Construction, Bosmere Roll-Offs, First Avenue Auto, Little Falls Bakery, Pagonic Insurance, Billy Ruff Baits, Mid-Minnesota Credit Union, Willow Creek Kennels, and the VFW.
That's awesome. That's a great list of sporters. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you, guys.
So what's the biggest fish you guys have caught this season?
Got a 20 in there, 20 and 3 quarters on the last.
What was that?
I caught a 20 and 3 quarters on the lax.
Okay.
Real big.
Where's it? So Frog, you're one of the sponsors for this team. Why did you get involved in that?
I don't know, the kids got involved and just following suit and supporting them and other kids.
Very cool. Well, we'll check in again with you guys a little later on, see how you're doing.
Okay.
And we're going to move on to the next team.
They're a little camera shy when it comes to catching fish.
Sounds that way.
They were hammering them up on Gull Lake, catching them like crazy until a camera boat showed up.
We got Angus Rusted and Chase Olson in this boat. How's the fishing tonight, fellas?
Slow so far.
Slow so far.
Looking to change that though.
So tell us about your season so far.
It started off slow. A lot of middle of the pack placings, and then towards the end, it was the last event on the Mississippi down by Red Wing. We placed 19th, which qualified us for championships on the Vermilion, where finished middle of the pack there. That was just last weekend. And now we're here.
What's been the highlight of your season so far?
Mille Lacs or Pool 4.
Yeah, Mille Lacs was interesting. It was probably like 4-foot waves. Boat's rocking, you're getting seasick, and you're just catching massive smallmouth. Yeah, I got seasick a few times. But no, we were catching big fish while doing it, so that's really fun. It's like tuna fishing on the ocean almost. There's like nothing around you, open water and big waves, and big fish.
So define big fish.
Big smallmouth.
5 pound smallmouth.
5 pound, 6 pound bass. It's pretty big up here. Wow.
Oh, no. Trout?
No.
Oh, yeah, that was mine. Really?
So how long have you guys been involved on the fishing team?
Since it started.
Yeah, this is our 3rd year, I believe. Yeah, so we've been here since the start of it, and only been getting better.
And have you
Tons
been?
of learning experiences. That's my favorite part about it. It's just you learn so much. Traveling around the state, just learning how to fish, how to travel pretty much. It's been fun.
So have you guys been a team all 3 years then?
Yep.
Very cool.
Thick and thin.
And what grade are you guys in now?
We are both seniors.
Both
Senior year.
Senior year?
Coming up.
So you have next season, and that'll be your last, or how does it work?
That's it. We can fish our senior summer,
Okay.
and then that's it. That's our last year. So this is our 2nd to last year. It just ended.
Well, thanks for your time, guys. We'll check it back in with you in a little bit. All right, in this boat we got Gracie and Dawson Nornberg. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Seen any action yet tonight?
Nothing. She caught one perch. That was it.
One perch. So tell us about your season so far.
Not the best.
We did
Definitely
do
not as good as last year.
What was last year like?
We ended up 4th in state. Started off the year getting first place in our tournament, our first tournament of the year. And then every tournament after that, we hit top 10%. So that ended up giving us the 4th overall in state. And then that gave us our invitation to nationals, which was just this year in June down in Alabama. Which didn't go the best. Ended up blowing up our other boat. But
Was it fun?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely worth it.
So what's it like fishing in Alabama?
Completely different.
I'll sit up here.
How so?
Like, for river fishing, you fish the back of an island in like the eddy, but then down there you fish the front.
So this year's been a little slow, you said. What's your best finish so far?
45th, I think.
Okay. So how long have each of you been involved in the fishing team?
I've been in it for 3 years. She just started last year.
Okay. So not too bad for a rookie season there, huh, Gracie, to qualify for nationals. And I'm sure you were the one that were catching all the big fish to
She
make sure
was.
you guys qualified.
She was.
There you go. How it works, right?
Yep.
Gracie, what grade are you in?
I'm going into 9th.
Going into 9th. And Dawson?
I'm senior this year.
So you have one more season left
Yep.
for Dawson and a few more left for Gracie. Well, thanks for visiting with us, you guys. We'll check in with you in a little bit, see if you've caught any more than just a little perch.
Alrighty.
All right. It's like we just missed that one.
Wasn't that big.
Just the one so far?
How's the competition doing?
Gracie had a sunfish and a perch, but we had the sunfish on video though.
Didn't quite land it, but
No. I think Angus busted one of his rod tips as he was casting, bringing the lure back.
Boy, I caught a 38-inch northern up on Vermilion while they're doing a tournament on Sunday. That would have been a fun catch.
Yeah.
Bad timing, but fun.
yeah.
So Lunday, what did you catch that fish on? What are you using for bait? On to the next.
Well, guys, any luck?
Nope. Got a lot of weeds. But otherwise, no fish as of yet.
Your brother's got one in the boat over there.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you that or not.
We can look it up in the app. Lundy and Wes there actually got our highest place yet at a TOC last weekend. They ended up coming in, what was it, 14th? I think they got $1,500 each. got like 14th place, and they got $1,500 each in scholarship money.
Nice.
So that's the best we've done in a TOC so far. Last year we sent 3 teams to the TOC. This year we sent 4. Last year we had 2 teams qualify for nationals, and we're gonna wait and see how we did this year when they notify who gets to go and who doesn't.
Our Annandale team, they know they made it.
Annandale team made it?
Yeah.
So that's one of the other fun things. We get to meet a lot of really good fishermen, other teams. You know, when we were down there in Wabasha, we met the one of the Annandale teams. They were in our hotel. Sat there, talked to them, shared spots, shared tips. Where was it? Mille Lacs, when we ran into the Aitken team. Sarah and Borset. So it's a lot of fun. Some people get serious. For the most part, it's still just fishing. All you do is try and find the hot spot where they're at, you know. And it can be in the last 5 minutes. It can be in the first hour that you win a tournament. So I know, where was it on Mille Lacs? These 2 here came up on a spot, probably the last hour. You guys found those smallmouth on Mille Lacs in the last hour? Yeah. In the one spot? So.
Do you have an idea of how many schools or communities are participating in this across the state?
This year is down a little bit this year, but last year they filled almost every tournament within a half hour of opening up the tournament. Most tournaments were 185 to 230 teams.
Okay.
So, like Minnetonka last year, that thing filled up in 5 minutes, and then they added another 30 teams to it. So yeah, there are towns and schools. Locally now, we got Royalton's got a team. Piers is working on a team. There's Brainerd's got a team. It's just statewide: Grand Rapids, Bemidji, Owatonna, all over the state of Minnesota. Luckily for us, most of the tournaments have been centrally located, so we haven't had to do as much traveling. I think Minnetonka, Wabasha for regular season tournaments were the furthest away. The other ones were Mille Lacs, Gull, and where else did we fish? Leech. So I mean they're relatively close where you can drive to them. Some of the other teams, you know, from further away, like Owatonna, they got a long haul for most tournaments. Or you get Grand Rapids, and they had a long haul for most tournaments.
International Falls has a team.
Yeah, International Falls. So
You guys
we're lucky there.
Do you host your own tournament?
As of yet, no. This is our first year doing our own in-team tournaments. And our own little team championship, where the bottom prize for the team is the lowest placing team will still get a prize worth more than what the entry fee was. That is all thanks to our sponsors that helped donate the money. So I think with jersey and insurance and memberships, it was $125 to sign up this year. So every kid will get a prize valued at more than $125. So between rods, gift cards, goodies like that. We have sponsors that give us out tackle to hand out through the year for the kids to use.
And if kids are interested in signing up next year to join your team, what's the process?
Best process is to get a hold of me or my wife Kelly, you can do it at the Fish and Hole bait store, or you can talk to one of the kids in school on the team. We usually have a sign-up meeting in around January, and we put that out through the school that we're going to have a sign-up. We had quite a few kids interested this year, but between the logistics of having a boat for the year and the distance of the tournaments did deter a few of them. So we are trying our own little tournaments here to see if we can get some of those kids interested in fishing in here, just our local little tournaments, and then those of us that want to go out and chase after the other ones, we can do that.
Sure.
Gotta get out of here.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good. How's the fishing tonight?
Anybody catching anything? We have nothing on the score tracker yet, so.
Who was it? Lunday had one.
Okay.
I don't know if he entered it or not.
Who do we got in your boat tonight?
We have Isaac Dezurek and Austin Sikorsky.
Guys, how's your fishing season been this year?
We've done, as far as our SATT tournaments and stuff, we've done pretty well. We got 6th on Minnetonka, 13th on Gull, and then we had a few poor tournaments on Mille Lacs and Leech. They were struggles for us. But overall, these guys ended up qualifying for the Tournament of Champions this year, and ended up 50th in that this year, so up on Vermilion.
And how many teams in that?
81 teams. 81 teams participated, 88 were eligible to fish.
So how long have these guys been fishing on the team?
This is their second season.
Okay.
They both started as 8th graders, and they're, of course, going to be going into 10th grade as sophomores now next year. So, young team, good fishermen.
That's good. So what's been the highlight so far this year for each of you guys?
Probably Minnetonka, right at the end. Catching those fish. Say Gull Lake.
Why Gull?
Because in the morning it was really good bite, getting fish every other cast. And then it died. But it was fun.
Probably that pizza you had at Zorba's after. Don't worry, they can edit it.
For me as a boat captain, it probably would have been on Minnetonka. These guys had a really good plan after pre-fishing going into it, and typical of the way our season went last year, that plan kind of dissolved right away in the morning, and nothing we had going worked. And we cycled through some spots, and Isaac he's like, Dad, let's go back to our first spot. He had a feeling about it, so we went back, and at that time we had only scored 3 fish by about 11:30, and we went back to that first spot, and for the next hour and a half they absolutely just pounded on the fish, and I don't know, it must have been about 1 o'clock. He got a 3.5 pound largemouth that put us up over 20 pounds at that time, and I think we were sitting in the top 5, and it was just that one moment where it's just like, you know, you guys just qualified, which was the ultimate goal this year, was to qualify for the Tournament of Champions. And then of course we got there and then our expectations were higher, so.
So you mentioned pre-fishing. How much pre-fishing do you do for the tournament?
Typically one day, if it's a farther away tournament, I'll try to get up there 2 days early and pre-fish a Friday and a Saturday. For the most part, our smallest bodies of water cover 14,000 acres. And most of these lakes, up until starting last year, we had never fished before for bass. So trying to learn that kind of body of water in 7-8 hours in one day is really tough.
Right.
So we've been trying to put as much time on the water as we can.
Hello, kickers. How are you doing?
Good, how are you guys tonight?
Oh, we're doing awesome.
Good.
So, how's the fishing tonight?
So far it's fishing. It's not catching.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your season so far, Sequoia.
Me and DJ had a pretty good season. Did better than ever before. Stayed pretty close in the halfway point for placing. And we did pretty good.
So what's been the highlight of your season so far?
Probably my last tournament that I just had at TOC. I caught a pretty nice northern.
Nice. And how did you guys do up at the TOC?
Not pretty good.
We don't want to talk about that.
Okay,
We just want to talk about the fish.
It was a
let's talk
little
about the fish then.
difficult.
How big was the fish? You said
The northern was 38 inches.
nice.
What does it weigh?
It weighed 14 pounds, 3 ounces.
That's a good sized northern.
Yeah.
So Sequoia, how long have you and DJ been in the fishing league?
I have been fishing for 2 years. DJ has been fishing for 3.
Cool. Fun little family time,
Yeah.
bonding time.
Yep.
Very cool. And do you both outfish Dad?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Good to hear. You know what they say, fishermen never lie.
Stories just get very long.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks like. Yeah.
Any more fish or any fish in the boat?
Yeah, we got one 16-incher so far. That's it. A bunch of dinks.
It's got a nice stick.
That's a decent size.
Angus, how many lures do you lose on shorelines or trees or anything else?
Too many.
How much money? How much money do you go through?
Well, how we doing, guys?
Had one more on, that's about it.
The one that you caught, did you put it on the app?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I had one just back there jumping and the hook popped out. That's about it though.
I think the Desert boat had a. Was it the Desert boat?
Yeah.
Had a 16 inch, I think they said.
Yeah, the one that we caught over there was 14 3/4, I think. Something like that.
Well, Gracie, Dawson, how's it been going tonight?
We got one more. Oh, and she's hooked up. Another perch.
Run into ya.
So are the bass your favorite fish to catch?
Yeah.
Yep. And what makes them your favorite?
They're easy to catch. Although this year seems like it's not really easy.
hope you enjoy this little tour of the Little Falls fishing team, and hope you learned a little bit more about what they do. Thanks for watching.